Chipie Sian, chairman, manager here at Punjab United. How are you?
Yeah, very good, mate. Very
Yeah,
good. It's nice to be back. Had a few weeks off, haven't we? But it's nice to come back now and play a home game.
yeah. I can imagine this is your life day in, day out. So what's it like when you're having time off? Like, are you able to switch off?
Never, never. I think that's the beauty of your football. You know what I mean? We do enjoy it that much, but when you're away from home or when you've got no football, it's still something to do at the club. And that's the only part of it. There's always something to do. Something's always broken down, or the roof's leaking, or there's something going on like that. Kitchen sink's leaking. There's just day-to-day stuff.
How do you manage all that? Because I know you're kind of working with your other company, you're running this place, managing, family, loads of people in non-league football are also doing other jobs, doing other things. How do you manage all of that in your life?
I don't know. It's a true point. I don't know. I don't know how it balances out that we do it. I think my wife's the key to that because she knows when I'm overdoing it and she'll pull me back in. For me, I just try to do it as much as I can during the day. Luckily, we've got a good committee behind us as well, which is all my friends and that anyway. And if I can't get there, someone else will definitely try to make it. And I think that's how it works because you can't do it all by yourself. And before it was probably me taking a lot more strain on, but the last couple of years, we've given everyone sort of certain roles, which has made my life a lot easier. But they all constantly still need, Chip, can I do this? Is this right or whatever? So it's just one of those, really.
It's brilliant to see. There's so many people kind of just this morning kind of running around, everyone doing different things. It feels really well organized, but also this is my first time here. I've seen all the videos, I've met a bunch of people, but you immediately feel like I feel like I've been here like 10 times already. I've spoken to so many people. It's a really lovely thing that everyone has built together. I can only imagine how much work it takes and all the challenges of keeping something like this running sustainable. You and others clearly love what you do, but what has kept you going for over 20 years now?
I would just say the people. I think a group of friends started it off, and we've kept that group of friends going throughout. And I think we're lucky because I look at back and I think we built a superb football club, a lovely family football club. But also I see my mates probably 3 times a week, where a lot of people don't see their mates month after month. So, and when we do get together, it's just basically we just fresh out all the frustration you got during the week, or were you upset or anything, and the game of football takes over, and you can see today it's chaotic, but it's organised. That's the way I word it is. It's like in and out, someone will come in and, they'll change something for no reason whatsoever. But it's all fun and games. And I think because we're family, we all like family. It makes me keep doing it, if that makes sense. I enjoy it. I think if I fell out of love with it, I wouldn't be here. Someone else will be managing and maybe I'll just be the chairman But I think I'll miss this too much if I stepped out at the moment just to be an ordinary chairman. You know what I mean? You see it this morning. You got to do everything. It's the way it is. If something's wrong, go up and clean up, get it done ourselves, and carry on. And this is why football clubs work. We're all volunteers. No one gets paid as managers or coaches, whatever. Here, all the volunteers here for free because they love the club. So yeah, we're blessed.
Yeah. Well, I can see why just being here today, what keeps you coming is there's something really special about it. So you've had a lot of successes with the senior team, but you've got, is it 14 plus other teams, hundreds of kids coming here, training, playing for the club at different levels. I want to ask about that. What is that about, and what is this future vision that you and the club have, and what's behind building all of that?
It's trying to get an Asian team out there, to be honest. And I think we've probably been really lucky and fortunate to have a bit more social media than other teams who have probably been going a little bit longer than us. But I think they need to realise that they can go out there and play as even like an Asian chairman, an Indian chairman. It doesn't matter. Just get out there and try your best to go and do it, because there's only a few Africans, only a handful of teams all over the country are playing at this level or above. And we wanted to change that. Gravesend's never had that before, like where we were growing up. And I thought, it's time to do something. And that's why we done it. There's no big committees here. We don't do all these big AGMs and all that. We're just simple around the table. It'll be someone will come in for a bottle and they'll say, right, pour it out, right. What we get discussing today, within 2 minutes we're discussing something else. You know what I mean? It's just, this is the way it works. You know what I mean? They all know if I make a decision, it's best for the football club. We all get on, and I think I want the kids to believe that they can play at this football club and be part of this and don't have to worry about trying to play for another team. Because if we can get this team higher and higher and higher, these kids will have a great breakthrough, and they could be spotted, and that's the key to it. they could be spotted. And if they get spotted and they go up higher, we've done our job. Do you know what I mean? But they will probably not get that opportunity at any other football club. And this is why this club's why we built it. This is why I'm doing it. It doesn't matter. And I've always said it. It might be Asian owned, Asian name, but this is Punjab. Punjab like a family, and people are embracing it, who come in here and see it. Majority of our fans are all local people from here. And it's amazing to see. Like we get 150, 200 plus now. For a club like this to get that is amazing. 16 teams, nearly 200 something, 250 kids. It's a blessing really to see them play for a club like ours, and it's our club, not just mine. It's everyone's club. You know what I mean? Who help me run it day in day out. And I just want to give them an opportunity which we never had. We never went to go and play for any higher team. We never had the infrastructure, never had vehicles when we were growing up. We didn't have a car at 16, 17 like a lot of kids that today. We had to get bus. We have to run the football. Do you know what I mean? And or get picked up by someone older, and that's what it used to be. But now I think, hopefully, fingers crossed, if we can get one to keep pushing and pushing. But I think the first team needs to keep pushing to give someone else the opportunity to play for us and get spotted. That's why not?
I see. And so, as you spoke about, the club has roots in Punjabi identity, Asian identity, Sikh identity, but you make it, and everyone here makes it welcome to anyone from any background. Now, this sounds obvious, but why is that so important for you?
Listen, when I was playing, I played for Saturday teams. I played for a lot of English teams as well, a couple of English teams, and they made me feel really welcome. Do you know what I mean? From a young age till now, and I think myself, I've always grown up mixed. We've always mixed with friends. All my friends have been mixed. It's not just I'll play for an Indian side or I'll play for an English side. To me, when we built this club, the club's ours. It's our friendship. We've been friends with an English person, a black person, Indian person. It doesn't matter. As far as I'm concerned, we open it to everyone, and we treat everyone like the same. If they come in through the door, they're us. Do you know what I mean? You can tell by the committee members we got. It's a totally mixed committee member. They all come in, they all do their bit for the club, and they love it. And this is what it is. Everyone has issues. Everyone's got problems. Everyone's got problems. It's life, right? We all know that. But we try and make it when they come here that they can be free from that for 5 hours or 6 hours while they're away from home. They can forget about everything they got and just come here, have a laugh, enjoy your 5, 6 hours, hopefully get a win as well, which makes it always better. Otherwise, you spoil your weekend for the whole weekend, But this is why this is so special, you know what I mean? Because I think everyone needs it. I need it. I need to get, I've got a stressful life myself. But when I come to football, I feel alive, if that makes sense. I feel like all my problems are gone because all I've got to concentrate is this. Do you know what I mean? And you go back to work on Monday and it all drain back down on you again. But it's that weekend of football love. We will love it.
I see. And yeah, it's clear it's such an asset to everyone in Gravesend and beyond. Contrary to what a lot of people think, many South Asians love and play football, watch football. There are tons of what's been called Asian teams out there. But you've done something really special in bringing what may have started as an Asian team into the broader football non-league landscape. Yeah. And that's really special, and that's kind of not an easy feat for a lot of clubs. You've bridged that gap. Do you have any thoughts on how that gap can be closed further for other places or other teams that want to kind of bring those parts of the football world together?
Yeah, listen, it's a difficult process, I mean, of course, we wanted majority to have like the Asians come in. Of course, we did when we started, but you can see by some, we felt that some of them when we were getting more intense, more away games, more Tuesday, Saturday. You see a lot of our Asians died out in the sense, I've got a party, I've got a wedding, Chip, I can't make this Saturday. But what we've got to do now is get that process right, and I think other clubs will probably follow in the lead. Okay, we'll pick the team which we think is going to compete. We'll try to bring in as many players as we can from our background. Of course we would. If they're good enough, they will come in. If they commit, they will come in. And I think a lot of these other young kids are coming through now. We've sort of focused on them to say, look, you got to commit at this level. You know what I mean? If you commit to football, you got to commit to it. Do you know what I mean? I've missed parties and functions. I've been told off about it. It's life, you know what I mean? But I follow football. I love it. Do you know what I mean? And I think this is majority now why the gap between the Asian footballers going and making it will make it this. They will make it now. The generation's changing, the commitments change, the parents have changed. They're taking their kids to football. They're going scouting. Oh, I've had a scout, go to West Ham. They've gone to West Ham, So this is why I think the whole image of people that Asians do. They all play. They will pick one out, and they're going to have to pick one out because there's no more ifs and buts. They're not good enough. They are good enough. We've seen Yan Danda be good enough. Seen Brandon Keller score a wonder goal for Birmingham and play so well. And these sort of players are what the inspiration the younger ones should be doing. But also doesn't stop them being a manager like me. Do you know what I mean? I'm not seeing another Asian manager with me, but it will show this generation that, look, I can manage at this level. People get paid to manage at this level. I don't. You know what I mean? It's my club, you know what I mean? But it just shows that if you've got the heart and you've got that desire, you can manage. If you know what you're talking about, you know what you're doing, you can go manage. Why not? Why can't an Asian person go and manage at this level or higher? Do you know what I mean? So we're just trying to give everyone a bit of belief. Look, we're here. We've come out of nowhere. We've come out for Sunday football, kicking the ball out with our mates to playing semi-pro football in a stadium which we built.
Yeah.
So it shows it can be done with the right people be with you, the passion and the drive, and treating people right. And that's what we try to do here, is that we don't muck about with people. You know, it's this is Punjab. We want you to come and play. Even the kids' teams all know the parents. We don't interfere in any managers, what they're doing. I said, nope, that's their job. Let them carry on. There's a problem. You go to Raj, who's head of youth, and then anyone else, you come to me. And this is why it works. It works. And that's why people got to streamline in their football. Forget politics. Forget big committees. Just keep it simple. Keep it as friends. Anything can happen.
I see. Thanks, Chippy. Last couple of questions. I know you've got a team to go out and manage very shortly. I don't want to spend too long on it, but I think it's a really interesting story for English football. Please, could you tell us about the floodlights and the story about where the floodlights came from?
Yeah. We had we got thrown into the Kent County, and I thought, okay, we were one below where we wanted to go, but it is what it is. So we took it. We didn't think we will start that well, but we stormed it. And when we stormed it, I was thinking, we got to Christmas, I thought, oh crap, we need to get floodlights in for the next level above, like a 50-seater stand and a flood. How are we going to afford this? Because the landlord wouldn't give us no lease back then. So the guy come from the FA, he said, oh, you know, I have to come and see your ground about the grading, showers and all that. And really nice guy. And he said, have you chose about floodlights? Yeah, you have to get them before you have to at least implement them before you go up. And you goes, you're top of the league. You know, and I said to my brother, look, we cannot let this group of players down now. They've done so well this year. We don't go up, we're never going to go up. Do you know what I mean? So, and all of a sudden on a Tuesday morning, he phoned me and he said, Chip, can you come on a call? I said, yeah. And he had the Salford committee there. And he said, oh, Gary Neville's football team here. He said, we're going to get rid of our ones. They asked me about the club. I told them what we were doing. We're grassroots. We didn't think we're going to do this well this year. We didn't overthink it, but we didn't want to sort of be cocky about it. We thought we were going to compete, and it gives us time to sort of progress. But it comes so quickly. And he said, well, okay, no problem. He goes, I'll tell you what, you can come and pick them up. We'll give you for free. And these are now Salford's old floodlights, which are here. So, there's some great people in football. And that guy was so good, man, to do that for us. We didn't have to, but he put our name out there, got me on a call with him in the committee. I told them about the club and what we're doing and where we are. They said, no problem. So come and pick them up. And we picked them up on Saturday and we put them in that summer.
Huh.
If we didn't have them, we wouldn't have went up.
Amazing.
So frustrating life is, a lot of people get grants and whatever, but when you're dealing with different landlords, different people, it's hard to get that lease signed back then. And everything we were doing here was self-funded. Me and my brother were working here, even our committee, digging holes, putting the barriers up around the ground. It was a nightmare for 5-6 months, but we didn't want to let that team down. You know what I mean? They done their job. I had to do mine off the pitch. If I didn't do that, and I think people in Grayson actually then knew this team's serious. When they're not just come to muck about, they're actually floodlights went up. This first ever floodlights around this area,
right?
And no one done that ever before in any of these grounds here, and we done it. And I think that set us up. That set us off the map because they knew we were serious, and our name started to progress. Then, we got back-to-back promotions. We ended up in step 5 where we are now. It's been a few hard years and we started to beginning to settle, and we won the biggest cup in Kent, a couple of years ago. That set us up properly on no one ever thought we were going to go and do that to Dual Town. I said all week to Pat and everyone, no one believed me. I said, we're going to win and we're going to win comfortably. We've got a game plan. I know what I'm doing with this. And we went out there and oh my God, did they implement it? And I think everyone knows now that Punjab are here to compete. Before, they're here just to make up numbers, and it's a shame because Sporting Bengal done really well when they got in this league, in that Kent Invicta League, many years ago, about 15, 16 years ago. And they didn't do well in this league. And everyone thought we were going to be the same. It's just another Asian team. They're going to be like Sporting Bengal, or they're going to be compete, or they're going to go after 1 year. So we had all that buzzing around in my head thinking, if we don't do well, they're going to say the same thing, you know what I mean? So, and it was unlucky because they just come over to go and compete at this level. There's no harm in that, and we were lucky. We had a good start and we progressed onto that start. So I just felt that we've established that. And if you look at Sporting Bengal now, they've done so well in step 5 or step 4. I think they've come into now. They got promoted, didn't they? And it all comes around in circles, doesn't it? You know what I mean? And it's good to see the Asian clubs do well. And Sporting Castle smashing it up north, and you got Bradford doing the same up there. Albion Sports. So they're the key to all this. You know what I mean? You want them teams to keep pushing like we are. That's it.
Brilliant. And one last question. It's really interesting thing today. Sutton were established over 100 years ago. But everything that you and the committee and everyone here have achieved in 20 plus years to be playing against teams that have been around for 5 times as long is really incredible. Club was founded in 2003, 20 plus years ago. Other than promotions, obviously, what do you hope the club will look like in another 20 years?
Cool, blimey. What a question that is. I would like to see it get to a stage where we are in a proper stadium and it is developed here, or we have to move somewhere. But I'm not going to sit back and watch this club go backwards. We're going to have to push it. I think that's the people we got with us, is that we've got good people who are going to help me push it. Me managing in that time, no chance. I'd probably be proper chairman back then, just going to support. But yeah, I will keep it going as much as we can. I think 4G is important now. I think we're in the final stages of that. We've been shortlisted to go to get it done. Now all the hard work of the paperwork starts. Oh my God, that's going to be another headache. But we're penciled in to sort, if it all goes well with the council, which we've been speaking to for over 2 years about this, is that we should hopefully implement, if it all goes well with the paperwork and the landlord, is that we start April 26th. And if we can get a 4G put on here, I think it will transform this whole place.
Chipie, thank you everyone involved at Punjab United, and for everything you built. Is there anything else you want to say?
No, everyone out there, follow us on social media. All our links. The boys are doing and the girls are doing a great job on this social media. I've got to thank them most of anyone.